I'll say, oh, hello there. And welcome back to another edition of Cooking Chris's Dishes with the good old boy. And I'll be careful to do that and go, that's me!
Michael! You're not funny. You're not starting again, are you? Not at the very beginning. No.
Okay.
No.
Okay. Alright, so, welcome back to another edition of Cooking Chris's Dishes.
Michael,
Hey, hush!
This is why it takes forever to edit.
I know, but because of all the chatter in the background. Now, listen up!
Michael, just start with the
I'm
potato.
trying, but I'm waiting for that moment of silence.
You really almost fell off my seat.
Hi, and welcome back to another edition of Cooking Chris's Dishes with the good old boy, that's me, where we're cooking up dishes straight from recipesthatcrock.com, which is my lovely wife's cooking blog, which has well over 400 recipes and rising. And today on the blog, on the video, we are going to do some green beans with sausage, onion, and potato. And you will need the following: 6 taters, 6 nice size taters.
Russet.
Who? Russet taters. You need russet taters, 6 of them. Now, if you want to peel your taters, you can peel your taters. We kind of like the skin around here, and so we're going to leave ours on. And you want them sliced kind of thick because you want bite-sized pieces. So, just like that, about that thick. I take a tater, I slice it down the middle in half, and then slice it up again. You also need 1 onion that's been chopped up. You need 2 ropes, packages, however you say it, of your favorite smoked sausage. This is just a smoked sausage with pork, turkey, and beef in it. And then you need, according to the blog, you need 4 cans of green beans, or we are using 2 jumbo cans of green beans to kind of save space around here. Yes, we might be cheating a little bit, but that's okay. I'm going to get some of these potatoes out of the way. And then also you need salt and pepper to taste, as well as the blog calls for some red pepper. I have some cayenne red pepper right here, and I'm going to put just a bit in there, just a nip, give it just a little bit of heat, but not much. And then, of course, salt and pepper to taste. Go ahead. You got something to say?
You know, this is technically, why didn't I get to eat that?
Is this one of those from Aunt Lou?
Uh-huh.
She always seemed like she makes the coolest recipes that I'd ever get to try. Like, y'all remember the steak and gravy? Hadn't had it till I shot that video. That was something that Aunt Lou had made down in their home down south. So I am really looking forward to this. I love potatoes and green beans and sausage. You put them all 3 together in one thing, I'm sure it's going to be a hit. So let me finish chopping up my tater, or slicing up my tater rather. I'm not chopping it. Like I said, just bite-sized pieces like that. There's 1 and 2. And I know y'all, in fact, one guy even commented and said that he loves the Santoku knife that we use on the site. I really want to use it, but my wife did all of the prep today, and she used my good knives, and now they're in the dishwasher behind me, so I won't fault her for it, because...
Did you actually just make that I did the prep and that was a negative for you?
It was, because now I got to use a different knife that I'm not used to using. What if I cut my fingers off right now because I'm not used to the knife that I'm using? You feel bad yet?
Then we'd all feel real sorry for you. Or I know I can solve this for you.
Oh,
Next time, you can do all the prep. So the
Okay.
appropriate knives will get
No,
used.
I will do all of the prep, but then you've got to cook it on camera for all the people to see. Who would like to see Chris do a recipe video where I do the direction?
No!
Everybody raise your hand. All right, we've got our potatoes put in the crock pot. On top of that, we will put on our chopped onion. And you can see that's just a rough chop. Why? I don't know. I don't care, because this is the way I cut it up. It ain't no big deal. If you want yours sliced up and stringy, it's fine. I just did mine in a rough chop. And now I got to remember that I've still got sausage to cut up. Okay. So I have a confession right now.
What's your confession, dear?
Shh.
What's wrong, dear?
Previous to us hitting record, my wife was standing right here as I was getting things ready, and she grabs a hold of the sausage packet, and I'm like, "What are you doing?" She's like, "I'm helping you get things ready." I'm like, "You go back to your perch, woman. I've got this." And I can't get the sausage packet open. I'll do it my way. So I want to take this time to publicly apologize to my wife for shunning her assistance or help. I'd like to say it'll never happen again, but I'm a stubborn old man. So cut up your sausage. I hope I'm doing it right because this is the way I cut up sausage. And eventually
you're dropping them on the
oh,
floor.
I'm going to have the happiest dog in the United States. He heard it drop and he walked back towards you like, "Give him permission to get some
I
more
don't
sausage."
have it. He's knocking my camera. Go see
Okay,
him.
come here. Take your sausage, chop it up, just like that, and put it in there, except for that one piece that makes your dog really happy. I'm going to take this one and slice it over here so that I don't get the juices all over the floor and counter and everything else. There we go. Sausage!
Octavius is back for more. Do not drop him another one.
No, gosh, no, he'll be 90 pounds before the end of this taping. Our little 10-pound Yorkie. Well, he's about 12 pounds now since we started doing all this. He loves it on taping day. So I'll get the sausage all chopped up. And then when you get done, I'll save that one. When you get done chopping up your sausage, put it on top of your onions and your taters. Then you take your 2 cans of undrained green beans and put them right on top. And then the potatoes being down in the bottom, they're going to cook up in all that juice. Just like that. Make sure I get that all fit in there. So as you can see, you're going to want to use a bigger slow cooker. How big is this one? Is that 5 or
was
6
6
quart?
quart, but I'll tell you what, it filled up a lot more than the other 6 quart did.
I'm gonna spin them big taters you hit in. And then I'll clean up my fingers a little bit there. Some of the green bean off of it. And then salt and pepper to taste. How much do you think I would put in there? I mean, that's a lot of green beans.
Yeah, well, the potatoes particularly are going to want some salt. But
Yeah.
you can salt it now, and then as it cooks down,
Salt and pepper to taste.
Yeah,
So here's
I would add probably some later.
a half
When you
teaspoon.
can stir it up better.
Another teaspoon. Or
That's not a teaspoon, honey.
no, it's half teaspoon.
Okay.
There's 2 teaspoons right there. There's 2 teaspoons of salt. And I bet we end up salting this a lot more later. And then as far as the red pepper, just to your taste. We're not very much on spices around here, but I'll put just enough to make it pretty on top. And then I will find my lid, put on top, and then you want to cook this for how long?
Low for, I believe, 8 to 10 hours.
I had the recipe up, I was just checking. Cover and cook on low for 8 hours. And then, hey, I found a little piece of sausage. You want some? I'm gonna be the favorite. Not to our vet, but when you get done cooking this thing on low for 8 hours, you'll have that. Let me grab a bowl. I forgot to grab a spoon to get in. Here, I'll grab this ladle. And we'll try some of this. There we go. We got grab some onion and green bean in there. Some taters, some onions, and a hunk of that sausage. And we will give this a try. So I can get everything in one bite here. Here's a little piece of sausage, that's convenient. And the tater. Mm-hmm.
You like that?
Oh yeah. Takes about 5 minutes to put together, but I mean it'd be a great side dish.
Mm-hmm.
It'd be okay for a meal too.
Mm-hmm.
I mean you got your protein in there from the sausage, and then 3 vegetables. So imagine a plate with meat and 3 vegetables on it. That's what you got here in this bowl. That's very good. I like my veggies salty. But that is really, really good. The potatoes are tender after 8 hours, but they're not mushy. Got a little chew to them.
Part of that's because you use russet potatoes, which tend to be a little bit of a harder potato.
Yep, russets are a lot firmer than, like, say, your little red potatoes.
Mm-hmm. Although I love red potatoes, but I like how smooth they are.
Mm-mm-mm. That is fantastic. Good job, Ed. That's a winner.
Yes.
I'm finally glad I got to try it. Keep giving all the good recipes to Aunt Lou. We want to thank you guys again for watching another episode of Cooking Chris's Dishes with the good old boy, that's me. And if you would, hit subscribe down below in the little red box that says subscribe. Be a part of our little slow cooking crockpot family. And also, check us out over at Facebook at Recipes That Crock, as well as Good Old Tunes with Good Old Boy, that's me, where we do promos for these videos as well as music and other fun things from the family. And again, we want to thank you guys for watching and subscribing here. We're getting new subscribers every day, getting some great feedback from y'all. We really appreciate it. And y'all keep watching and we'll keep cooking. And all will be well. Give me some more sausage. Bye.